Hello everyone, I'm back again in the same spot as usual. Like I said, with the recent restrictions, lockdown, all that, can't really go out and record. Even if I could record outside, it would be totally awkward because there'd be lots of people around. It's been raining a little bit, so yeah, my hair's a mess. I've just woken up. So I'm going to answer these questions. Thank you to everyone that sent in questions. There should be a link in, I'll try and put a link in this video. Or you can just look at the previous videos I've released, the 50 questions nobody ever asks, part 1 and 2. Let's get started. I'm sorry I seem like in a sullen mood, but that's just me. I haven't been sleeping very well. Okay, so first question, what is your all-time favourite video game? Now, I haven't played video games in quite some time. Up until recently, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon. For like the longest time, I've played Pokemon, and I stopped playing about over a year ago now. Up until then, I did have an Xbox. My brother, we sort of had a fight over the Xbox, long story short, and he got the Xbox. I used to enjoy playing Project Gotham Racing with my father, which is a racing game. Halo, I used to enjoy playing with my father. Bioshock I enjoy. Oddworld Stranger's Wrath, that game comes to mind. Yeah, mostly Pokemon, so I have to go with Pokemon. It's my childhood. Pokemon Crystal, I think, was the first one I played. I'm still getting my head around how to use this. Not just the website, but the phone. If you could only eat chocolate or only eat bread for a week, which would you choose? We have lots of chocolate in the cupboard actually, because Easter's coming up. But even without Easter coming up, my father always buys lots of chocolate. I think probably chocolate, because I don't know. I don't know. That's a good way to answer a question. I think bread would just feel more filling and just, the carbohydrates. I don't think you'd agree with me. What did I eat yesterday? I had a pizza and I think like 5 glasses of water. I think that was it. Trying not to eat anything. Hope that answers your question. Would you rather see a ghost or an alien? It's hard when I answer these questions. You've got to ask me them again because I'm terrible with answering questions. I'm terrible with making videos. Would you rather see a ghost or an alien? I mean, first thing that comes to mind is meeting the ghost of like my grandparents or relatives that have passed. Probably a ghost, because there's a chance that I could pass on a message maybe to them, to my deceased relatives. So I'll say a ghost. Aliens may not come in peace. Which mystery would you like to solve? Oh, what mystery would you like to solve? I need the mystery machine. Scooby-Doo. I don't know. I'm just going to answer I don't know for every question. Amelia Earhart was the first thing that came to mind because I kind of admire her. She just disappeared, didn't she? No one knows what happened to her. So yeah, I'll go Amelia Earhart. What really happened? What moment in history would you like to be able to witness in person? The Hindenburg disaster. Oh, the humanity. Do you wet wipe? I think I know where this question's from. I can gauge who some of the questions are from. Some of the questions have been made to provoke me. There's dust on the phone. Do you wet wipe? To clarify, I think I know where this question's from, I'm not going to say. I think they mean, do you use wet wipes as opposed to toilet paper? No, I do not. I do use wet wipes around the house, even before the whole cleanliness, lockdown, quarantine sort of thing. I do like cleaning around the house with wet wipes, but I don't use them on me. Nasty. Do you have any memory of your past lives? No. Long story short. I only remember me, unfortunately. Who's the biggest BTCH you ever met? Oh, I don't know. There was There was someone I used to go to school with, I don't know if I should say their name, began with D, and they kind of bullied me. It was weird, we were friends, and then all of a sudden they just started picking on me. Yeah, I've had a long history of bullies, past and present. Yeah, I'll say them. Their name's Dane, I'll say that, Dane. It's a strange name to me. Well, it's Dane DeHaan, isn't it? That's the only person I can think of with that name. What's a song that you really don't like? I don't know about a song, but I really don't like... There's someone I know who likes these artists, but I don't like them. It's like Lil Peep, Temptation, 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine, whatever they're called. I don't like this kind of mumble rap. Really don't like that. Anything that's like screamo, like screaming songs, like it's just noise to me. It doesn't like... Music should be like stir the soul and like hit you right here. But I just think with that kind of music, it's just noise. A song I really don't like. That song, Walking in Memphis, I don't like that song. Walking in Memphis. What happened to Madeline McCann? Heck if I know. I think it'll always be a mystery. Ever had your B*M, your butt, pinched by a stranger? No. And I haven't done it to a stranger. What superpower would you choose? Anything to do, I don't know, making people happy. Trying to make myself happy. Just look in the mirror and zap. So yeah, happiness. Need more of that. What is your destiny? I don't think I have one. What question would you like to answer that nobody asks? I'm sure this question came up in the 50 questions nobody ever asks. I'm just going to pass, sorry. Or maybe answer it in a future video. Same with any of these questions that you're not happy with the answer. Apologies if you're not happy with any of the answers. What would your first collection of poetry be titled? Oh God. I haven't written a poem in, it's about 6 months now, sometime. I have to think about that. Words from a Scouser. I don't know. I'm mindful because I haven't got much space on this SD card. Something clicking behind me. Every time I make these videos, I don't have enough space on the SD card. Do you pee standing up or sitting down? Sometimes I sit down, but for the most part I stand up. Probably 30% of the time I sit down. Just cause. Ever been drunk? Not really. Sometimes at Christmas I would drink quite a bit of like champagne, and I can't hold my liquor. It does go a little bit to my head, but I haven't been drunk in a long time, so kind of. If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? Trevor or Chris or Hector or Tom? Vincent, I like the name Vincent. Any of those. Ever seen a flying saucer? No. Do I believe in aliens? I'm on the fence. Has a boy ever cried in front of you? Not to my knowledge. I don't think anyone's cried in front of me. I've got a video obviously on my channel of me crying. Yeah, not to my recollection. I'm trying to think. I don't think we've been seeing people like crying in public. No. I remember my mother cried when Diana died. I was only like 11 at the time. I was a bit confused. Ever been to a Halloween party? What did you dress as? I've never been to... I don't think I've ever been to any parties. Not like a Halloween one. I used to dress up as a vampire as a kid. But yeah, I haven't dressed up for Halloween since I was like 10 years old.